construction, natural wood, strong ridge line, slight curve at the edge of the roof. A lot of terraces. Korea is a very hilly area, so there's these terrace walls. So we want to try to incorporate that a little bit into the architecture. And then another aspect of the architecture, of the landscape architecture, is many times they would have a non-axial arrangement of how you would approach the building. You wouldn't approach it on axis. You would meander in your way into a building. So we try to incorporate that. Spaces flow from one to the next. That was a hallmark of the design. And very simple architectural. There's no base. There's no cap. It's just very minimal expression of exposed wood, timbers. Natural materials, that's a hallmark. Weather to show the aging process. That's valued over a brand new piece of wood. So it's weather. Natural materials are supposed to be expressed naturally. For example, it's almost, you can almost see the tree bark on that. Connections between nature and the indoors are very important, outdoor and indoor, so that you almost create outdoor rooms. And there's always a view. There's a lot of care taken to, when there's an opening, you're seeing to something. As you can see here. I thought this was a nice quote. With imperfection rests the perfection of nature. So that's another. See this gateway? This is a more modern building, but here, natural materials, weather to show the aging process. You see that's almost the same type of column used in a very modern house. Concrete's exposed, very natural. Wood's very natural. Even and you can, and the idea of combining old and new together. This is a very new type of concrete, shown in a very basic way, but you have this ancient table that was probably used for grinding or whatever, right into the same space. We thought this was really interesting, the low windows and the high windows. See these high windows? And then by sitting on the floor, you get a different point of view. Even if you're standing, you would see the image of the next building through the reflection in the water. Use of natural light, shadows, filtered light, views. Again, old and the new together. More natural materials, that's concrete. Natural woods. Natural landscape, non-axial arrangements of how it's laid out. You can see this house on a platform. Use of platform. Views. This is really interesting. This is a very old or ancient or traditional space with views, and this is a modern interpretation. Old and new get together. And then the idea of what is quintessentially a Korean image. And then the ideas such as Korean style often employs contrasting elements to create uniquely harmonious relationships. Contemporary Korea is unique in its acceptance of contrast and lack of formality as part of this expression. Old is